bottom line is, if it's a new plat that the Baileys present, he will start the process over, Park Board, Subdivision Review Committee, Planning and Zoning, and then to the Board of Aldermen. If there's any issues that need to send it back to one of those, it will get sent back. But right now, based on the city attorney's opinion, it doesn't conform based on the expiration and the 30-acre rule. So again, it would go back to the Baileys to make a determination in conjunction or in concert with their attorney's advice, whether to bring it back as the existing plat and try to fight that issue, or just bring it back as a brand new plat. Because there seems to be a legal challenge from the city's standpoint. Is that accurate? A possible legal challenge based on non-conformance to ordinance?
Well, it's my opinion that, as it exists now, it doesn't comply with the ordinance.
As far as like the park ordinance, or
The parkland dedication.
so is what you're saying is we can go ahead and use the exact same preliminary, the exact same final plat, go back and go ahead and give the park the required amount of land, which we have, and then we can go forward with the existing that we've already had approved once by the planning and zoning.
In order to give them the land, you have to redraw the plat to give them the land.
We can give them a lot, as long as that lot.
But you have to show it on the plat as dedicated parkland, and that's not.
So we can change the name, instead of it being a certain lot number.
It would be a new plat, basically. Anything you do to that plat that's already been approved would be, whether you take a lot out and call it a park,
Okay.
it's changing the plat that was already approved.
Then we would be resubmitting a brand new.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
You were approved based on the plat that they had whenever they approved it, period. Any changes to that from this point forward is a brand new plat. And the process starts over again according to our city attorney.
So let me ask you this, and sorry, one more question. With what we already have on the table, what are you guys going to do with the park if we ask you to go ahead and go forward and vote on our plat that has already been approved by planning and zoning? How are you guys going to handle this situation, since the park already okayed in writing, signed, that they want cash? How are you all going to handle that? Or I would like just to know how the issue is going to be addressed.
You can't prejudge what you're going to do until it's before you. You don't give advisory opinions.
So we could at this point just go ahead and bring what we already have approved and be put back on the agenda for a final approval of what's already our preliminary and final.
You could,
Correct?
but you may stand the risk of not getting approved based on, again, what the city administrator's advice has been tonight, which is that it doesn't conform.
With the park?
Yes.
Okay.
City attorney. He said administrator.
City attorney.
Board have any further discussion? Board. Let's move on to the 1912